What's up guys, me again. It's your old mate, back for another video, day 104. Still sober for the year of 2024. It's the 27th of January. And you know, I've been going back and forth about whether I'm gonna drink or not. I think it's gonna happen eventually, it's a matter of when, not if. But you know, do I dramatize the situation and say things like, I've been battling back and forth, I've been, you know, so close, I've been craving it? No, because that's simply not the case. You know, ever since I went out on Thursday night, which was 2 nights ago, with the mission of finding alcohol, and I was disappointed to find that, well, disappointed at the time, but relieved the next day, or actually relieved that night. But I found that there was no bottle stores open, so my you know, it wasn't going to be possible for me to get alcohol. And ever since then, I've sort of calmed down on the idea. I've thought, well, it's going to happen if it's going to happen, but I'm not willing to drink on a work night, and I knew that that was really my only opportunity to have a drink and not have to get up the next day. And so since that opportunity has passed, I'm, as I've mentioned previously, being confronted with choices, conscious choices on a day-to-day basis as to whether I believe it's worth it to drink. And up to this point, I've decided no, it's not. And so I worked a night shift last night, I've got another one tonight, I start in 2 hours time, I get off at 5 in the morning, I want to go to the gym after that, I'm going to go to the gym after that, it's going to be pitch black, I'm going to walk into the gym at 5:15 in the morning, having fucking worked 7.5 hours, earning $47 an hour, got a pay rise by the way. And I'm just going to feel on top of the world, and I don't need alcohol for that. That's for fucking sure. So I just wanted to check in. I'm just going for an evening walk. It's beautiful temperature at the moment. The sun's just about to go down, and so this is really the only time that's pleasant enough to walk outside. Yeah. What else can I say? I'm trying to make the best of my situation at the moment. I am going to Thailand. I'm looking forward to that. That decision has not gone down well at home, but it's a decision that I feel okay about, and it's necessary, you know, for me to recommit to Alice Springs. I've done 3 months now. 3 months is about my limit. It always has been. It's a bit of a shithole here. There's absolutely nothing to do. All I've got is work, training, my kids. Work, training, and my kids. And, you know, that's enough. Look, I go back and forth as to how much I want to delve into my personal situation, but it's terrible. We're you know, Miffy and I are living together solely for the kids. And I don't know who you are or what your situation's like out there, but you can only do that for so long, and Miffy and I have done that off and on for years and years now, and it's just got to the point where something's got to give. And so we've discussed it briefly, but I think that her opinion, and look, once again, I don't really want to say I don't want to say too much about my personal life, but at the end of the day, I'm taking this time away to reset, to recommit, and when I come back, we will not be living together. She will be remaining in the house with the kids, and I will be getting myself a room. So I'm going to go from living in a fucking 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house to a 1-bedroom unit, and it is what it is. All I need is my own space. That's all she needs, and that's the way we're going to do it, I think. Unless, you know, whilst I'm away, she sort of has a bit of a change of heart and decides that we should give it another go. I mean, at that point, it's just doing it to save money, which is pretty much the only reason why we've done it. I mean, we can co-parent. We can co-parent well if we're not living in the same house, and the only reason we've ever lived in the same house is to save money. But it comes to a point where, you know, if I'm working a full-time job and I'm working my casual role as well, and I've got enough money coming in, I don't, you know, I'm not necessarily going to be able to save a lot, but if I've got enough, I can sacrifice an extra 250 of that per week so I can live in my own place. I call it a place, but it's going to be a shoebox. But it is what it is. If I've got my, you know, I don't need much, and I don't have much. Personally, I have minimized my life. I've, you know, over the last 3.5 years, 4 years, I've sold everything I own like multiple times. I've got a few special things back in New Zealand. I've got fuck all clothes, a couple of pairs of shoes, and my computer and my cameras here in Alice, and that's it. So it's not as if the move is going to be hard. I literally came here with a suitcase, and I will pack that suitcase and chuck it in the back of a taxi and send it over to my new unit and jump on my motorbike and go over there. So that's pretty much all I've got. I've got my cameras, my computer, a few clothes, a couple of pairs of shoes, and which I can group into either gym clothes or work clothes. And that's pretty much it. So that's where I'm at, guys. Still sober for the year of 2024. Feeling good about that. I'm not going to say I'm feeling proud or anything. Like, at the end of the day, my opinions on drinking alcohol and being an alcoholic, I don't consider myself an alcoholic. I don't consider anyone an alcoholic. I believe that's a made-up word. You chose to drink, you choose to drink, and even if you are physically dependent, you're still choosing to do it. You can choose not to. If you've got enough in your life to, you know, if you've got enough positivity and enough things in your life, enough, what am I trying to say? If you've got enough in your life, I've said it before, but I can never word it properly. If you've got enough positive things in your life that outweigh drinking alcohol, then that choice is going to be made that much easier. But if you are at rock bottom and you have burned all your bridges and you've got no money and no, you know, you haven't worked for 10-20 years and you've got no resume and your health is fucked physically and mentally, then, you know, it's going to be a harder road. It's going to be a longer road, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible. So, is it a disease? No. Can you have an addictive personality? Yes. Can you get into a really toxic and destructive routine of drinking every day? Yes, absolutely. But it's not a disease. You can get disease of the liver, no fucking doubt. And in fact, that's been a topic that I've been really interested in lately. You know, how far do you need to push it for how long to get some of these really, really bad health ramifications? That's something I'm interested in, something I'm not dealing with, thank fucking God, but something I'm interested in. You know, I've still got youth on my side. I've still got my physical health. I just ran 15 Ks yesterday. I'm 87 kgs in some really good shape at the moment. Feeling good about that. And that's only happened because I took out alcohol 3.5 months ago. Day 104, folks. And I'll see you when I see you. There's no guarantees. I've cut off these videos over the last few days thinking, oh, I don't know when I'll be back. Maybe day 110, 120, maybe day 200. But, you know, it gets to that next day and I've made it through another night, and I wake up and I've got something else to say, something more to say. And this YouTube channel, I always knew it was going to be called It's Okay to Talk for a reason, and you've just experienced that reason once again. I've just talked your ear off for probably 10 minutes, and tell you what, I'm not going to say that I can't wait to work tonight, but I can't wait to be getting off at 5 in the morning, walking into that gym, about to absolutely kill it. Kill the day, enjoy the rest of my Sunday, get some really good rest Sunday night, and go to work on Monday morning, do it all again. The kids are back at school on Tuesday. That's a huge relief for Miffy. She has, thankfully, I thank God she's in the education sector, so she's had the holidays off, so she's been able to look after the kids during the day. I don't know what the hell we would have done if both of us had to work during the day, but she's definitely stepped up to the plate there. Hasn't had a break, and here I am going and booking a trip to Thailand, but it's my choice, my life. I'll do what I do. I'm not running away, I'm resetting. Either way, guys, catch you later.